but I saw that special rack with jacked up prices. Hello everybody, welcome back to the cabin. Welcome back to Commonwealth Flipper. Thanks for joining us today. I tell you what, I've got a great topic. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have Blue Ridge Mama in here, maybe a homeschool hustler or two, to talk about Goodwill. They actually have a nice Goodwill find that they have, a nice little Goodwill haul. And there's a couple of really nice things in it. But for the first time, our Goodwill did something that I've never seen our Goodwill do. Now, I know a lot of them do, and a lot of ones that are fairly close to here do, but it's something that I got to talk about with y'all. As a matter of fact, Goodwill in general is something I want to talk about. I want to get your opinion on a few things. We're going to talk about that about 4 sales from now, and then we'll bring in Blue Ridge Mama and check out the Goodwill haul. Let's take a look. Do you remember that mother of all garage sales from a few weeks ago? With that CD lot, we paid $100 for all those CDs. We sold one already for $25 plus shipping. This one's going out here for $38 plus shipping. And I said there were some obscure ones. And here's one, Base Patrol, $38 plus shipping. There you go, the kings of base, right there. You never know, you see stuff you don't recognize, then sometimes it's a good idea to pick it up. So we're already halfway to our $100, selling 2 of hundreds of CDs. Those are the ones we're selling off individually. The other ones we're gonna lot up. $38 plus shipping. I just saw that it said read on my list here, which usually means it's a viewer, but this one's not a viewer. Can you please make sure the item is packaged well for shipment to prevent damage during its travel? Also, can you let me know when the item's been shipped? Tracking does that automatically. Do you hate that question? I hate that question. The next one has read on it as well, and that one did go to a viewer. Check it out, the Bumble Ball from a couple of sales ago. And that Bumble Ball went for $12 plus shipping. I actually thought it was going to be worth a little bit more. But apparently this color scheme here isn't the best. But you know what? I'll still take it. I think I paid $1 for it. So $12 plus shipping, and a viewer gets it. It's going to Sean. He says, thank you for all your videos. I'm a part-time picker myself and a full-time physical education teacher. Wow. Just like the good old days for me. Except for I was history, not PE. I'm getting this as part of my son's first birthday present. Thanks again and happy picking. So happy birthday to your son. Thanks so much. You know I absolutely love selling ashtrays, and this one is super cool as well. So this one is going to be a $25 ashtray plus shipping. And I want to say I paid $2. It came from that sale where I got the Marvin the Martian stuff, if you remember. It's a little dusty already. Better dust it out before I ship it, but a little art glass piece there. I don't even know. Don't even know what that one is. But anyway, that one's sold for $25 plus shipping. I think that one's cool. I've never sold that one before, so my guess is it is. It might even be Murano. It's a nice ashtray. Not quite sure. No markings on it. So there you go, $25 plus shipping. And I don't think that went to a viewer, but I'm not positive. I had multiple messages sent a couple of days ago on a bunch of purchases that we're shipping out today. And they sent messages in the messaging system as opposed to on the purchase. So if you see your item sell today and you left a message, I'm sorry. There's just hundreds and it's hard to go back and find those. And next time, if you guys buy something and want a message, put it with the purchase as you buy it and not in the messaging system. So my apologies. If you want something read, go ahead and send me an email that I missed it, and I'll try to get it back on. So thanks so much. Yeah, look what I got on my door. Who are these two?
No one.
I know that isn't Reagan there. A couple of Spider-Men. How y'all doing?
Good.
You about ready to go to practice today?
Yeah. Can we go on a walk to like...
Can you go on a walk?
To mailboxes.
To the mailboxes?
Yeah.
If y'all are careful, you can.
Okay. Yeah, thanks.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Here's some irony for you. So on the Trash Cash podcast, I said something, Dark County Picker. And I said something, I'm like, oh man, I hope he doesn't take offense to that. So I was going to mention it here and mention his channel and mention the live here on 522. And then I go over here and it says Goodwill sucks. I'm like, geez, man, maybe that's an appropriate topic for today, considering what we're talking about. By the way, that is a 5-second video. Now I've got to go watch it. It's got a Mickey Mouse coffee mug. A lot better than watching this clown right here anyways. So we've got an interesting topic for today, and I am going to bring in Blue Ridge Mama here in just a second. We'll talk about Goodwill and what she's been finding lately. I've lifted the moratorium, you know, she can go to Goodwill. I'm kidding. She can do whatever she wants all the time. That's a joke. I still get hate email all the time from people. Just let your wife do whatever. It's a joke, y'all. It's a joke. So Goodwill, some of you are going to be very jealous to hear this. Goodwill, the most local one, the closest one. Now, there are some within, 15, 20 miles that have been doing this for a long time. But I have rarely, if ever, seen a special priced item that's like clothing. Clothing is what it is. They don't put special prices on them. Shoes are what they are. They don't put special prices on shoes for each item, or even ones that they know are awesome. It doesn't matter. If it comes in it's a pair of shoes, I can't even remember what the price is at this point. But it sells for that price. If it's a shirt, it's a collared shirt, $3.99. T-shirts actually sell for that too, but then they have a $1 t-shirt bin too. So everything has a standard price. Jeans are jeans. They all sell for the same thing. But for the first time ever at this Goodwill, I saw a special rack with special prices. Now, I know what a lot of you are thinking. You're like, man, they've been doing that here for, 5 years or whatever. And I get it. And I've seen that fairly locally as well. We've been lucky that this one hasn't done it. But at the same time, there's not a lot of great stuff. We're living in a rural area. There's not designer name brands around here. You just don't see it. Almost never. So there is a little plus and minus to that. But when you do find something cool, it's pretty cheap most of the time. And we got a couple of those pieces. But I saw that special rack with jacked up prices a little bit. I'm like, oh boy, it's even come to our little hometown Goodwill. Now there is one Goodwill not too far from here, maybe, 30 minutes, 35 minutes or so, that actually had a boutique where they didn't have special rack prices, but they took everything that was good and they put it literally, it's the same building, but it was upstairs. And so they had a boutique with its own cash register, with its own prices, and everything was jacked up there. And it kind of cracked me up to see some of the stuff up there, because I'm like, this stuff's not worth any more than anything else. And then you go downstairs and find some stuff that was great. But they did have an idea, right? And I've seen those boutiques out there. I think Oregon has some, and I know California does. Maybe there's a bunch. I don't know. Maybe there's some in Florida. So let me know, have you been to these boutique Goodwills? And tell me the different, is there anybody out there who has a Goodwill where everything is still the same price? There's nothing ever special priced. How many of y'all have Goodwills where everything is individually marked? I think a lot of Florida locations, absolutely everything is individually marked. You rarely see that out here. To me, with labor costs the way they are, I'm not even sure how that really even makes sense. The time to process that stuff, but I guess it does if you're jacking stuff up, $8, $9, $10, $20 sometimes to get more money. So I want to hear your Goodwill horror stories out there. There's still stuff to find, but it's getting harder. And tell me the craziest price you've seen on an item. Matter of fact, if you're on Instagram, go over to Instagram. When you find them out there at Goodwill, maybe we should do a hashtag. Goodwill is crazy. Hashtag Goodwill is crazy. I don't know. I wouldn't want to do this. My grandmother didn't like it when I used sucks. She didn't like that word very much, so I have a hard time. But maybe that's the hashtag. Hashtag me in it. Well, not that one. Goodwill's crazy, maybe. At any rate, tell me your Goodwill stories down below, and we're going to bring in Blue Ridge Mama and show you what she found. All right, y'all. I've got my Goodwill shoppers here. Are you a Goodwill shopper? Oh, yeah. Boy, you liked that attention, didn't you? Yeah. So these are little scoundrels that always go to the Goodwill, but now it's okay. I gave you permission. So you have my blessing to go to the Goodwill. You don't look like
now I don't want to
go. You're funny. I've got a few questions for you, actually, before you show us the haul. Were you here? I was here for this one.
She was here for
but it was just 2 hauls. This is 2 different. Y'all went without me, and then one time we went over after the Mexican restaurant, which is the best time because we can pay for our dinner usually by going to the Goodwill. But my question for you is, because the last time I went in this Goodwill, they did not have special prices on items. But now they do. I saw a special price rack. How long have they had that thing? Had you seen it before then?
No.
Okay, so that's very, very recent to that one. But you've seen them before in the Goodwills in Lynchburg.
Probably
every other one around here has one. But they finally got it in ours, unfortunately. But there's still good finds every once in a while, like this. I can't even believe that thing got out there on the rack, or got out there on the floor. Can't believe an employee didn't grab those things. But those weren't specially priced. So you got those for like $5?
Yeah, $4.99.
Insane. How much they go for?
$100 if you just list them regularly. But if you do the little thing where they're
little check, little
authenticated,
yes, got it.
Probably 200.
Okay, I'll have to check them because
I'm not quite sure because the ones that did sell are a little bit bigger size wise, but these are pretty decent size for a men's shoes, a 10.5. So.
Okay, all right. Turner was there and found this with y'all.
And he didn't want to come show it off.
Well, he didn't want to show it off.
He's tired
up there.
From baseball
yeah, he
today.
was up there all the time.
But he was super excited to show me in the store.
1996, and he found that.
He found it and showed it to me. Oh, this was out of the dollar bin.
Dollar bin, and I got something the other time at the dollar bin. That was my dollar bin find. Figured that was worth $1 for sure. Size medium. And so, have you looked this up? Is it worth it?
Yeah, I mean, not like crazy anything.
For $1 for sure,
yeah, for
right?
$1. It was like 15 and I think free shipping on the people that had those listed before.
Awesome.
Some, of course, had the rest of the sheets and stuff that went with it. So
that's pretty cool, and it's in great shape too. And this find here, which I made a reel, you've probably seen.
I wasn't gonna break his little heart though. If it was worth nothing, I would have been like,
you were gonna get it because he found
it.
He was excited.
Yes.
I thought he'd want to come show us. I found this one too, and that one goes. I can't remember what that goes for. Little Hooters, brand new in the package. Owl. I think maybe $10-15, something like that. These are cool. I wasn't with you when you found those.
You were gonna wear them when you
it's a little Payne Stewart style right here. These are knickers.
Golfknickers.com.
Golfknickers.com. How much you pay for those?
Whatever men's. I don't pay attention to there. I just go crazy. Yeah, that's right. Yes.
What are they worth?
These sold some similar in the size for $39 plus shipping.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd fit me. I wear some knickers.
What? It really doesn't matter because these were 50% off
that
day. They had their correct color tag.
Because nobody in Lynchburg wanted to wear these knickers to the golf course. No big surprise.
Who doesn't love mustard colored?
Tell me about this thing here. What's this mug? Yeah.
So, I don't know. I thought it was cute. I still look through stuff that I shouldn't buy, like mugs. But, 49 cents, as you can see. It was from the ABC store, so I looked it up. Island Hula Honeys.
There you go.
Got like $12.95 plus shipping, but it's got one. But I thought it was cute.
For 49 cents. Can't beat that. All right, so tell me one more thing about Goodwill, and then we'll just get out of here.
You also got a bunch of stuff for us, too.
Yeah.
That's right. You guys did get a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I got cute stuff from Altered State.
Have you been to the ones in Lynchburg lately?
Yeah, this
the second haul came from that.
Came from
So
Timberlake.
what do you think about prices? Are they going crazy like everything else, or the Timberlake has special prices on stuff
Yeah, they've
too?
had that for a while though. So I mean, I don't know. I feel like they've stayed pretty steady actually, unless they go up sometime soon.
All right,
no.
cross our fingers they stay steady for a while.
Everything else is crazy. I was shop at Goodwill anyway.
All right, and thank you. All right, check it out. We forgot there was one more thing she grabbed. That thing looks cool. 1962.
Yep. Barbie
Okay,
Case.
Barbie Case. How much was it?
Little issues. This was $1.99.
$1.99. What's it worth?
$25 plus shipping.
Cool.
Yeah, I thought it was
nice. Cool. Did you just look at it and think, oh, that's vintage? Or because sometimes it's hard to tell.
Yeah, I know, but I thought it was.
Definitely got a little rust on it,
it's got a little weird too.
But it shows the age. Awesome. All right, and so do you think it'll get somewhere around 25? Even though it's got a little bit of damage? That was a great find right there. Surprised it was still there.
Yep.
All right, bye.
Bye.
I almost forgot about this other Goodwill find, and I made a reel out of this, put it on TikTok, Commonwealth Auctions, and asked if you would have bought it for $4.99. This vintage Summer's Eve feminine body bars. There's like 18 of them for $4.99. And there's no comps, there's no nothing. But I'm like, for that price, I'm going to grab it. Because sometimes stuff like this can sell for $10, $15 a piece. This might not, but I thought it was worth the risk. So tell me what you think in the comments below. Now this one did go to a viewer, Sarah. And Sarah, thank you. There was 4 viewer sales today out of all these sales. So thank you to Sarah. I think this is Jethro Tull right there. Songs from the Wood. Check that cover out. That's pretty cool. I like that. And that was a fairly cheap one. I think we sold it for $10. So Sarah, thank you, and I hope you enjoy it. This came from that sale the other day too. Remember when I bought the Band-Aid case right there? I think she had her change in it. And I'm like, how much for the Band-Aid case? She's like, the one I'm using? I'm like, sure. And she sold it to me. I think I paid $1 for it, I think. Maybe $2, but I think I paid $1. They're not worth very much. Some of them are. The old ones that are big are worth a little bit more money. But anyway, I got both of those. I don't think I'm into these for $2, maybe $3 max. but I think $2. They sold for $12.98 plus shipping, so there's not a lot of money in it, but I kind of like them. And, you know, we'll make $7, $8 profit on that right there, and it's going to a viewer, Keith. If you've been around the show for a while, you recognize Keith's name. He's the gentleman who gave us the welcome to the cabin sign from, let's see, I wrote this down, Hot Sam's Antique and Photo Park in Lakeville, Minnesota. I'm headed up to Minnesota. I don't know how close Lakeville is to Minneapolis, but I need a ride to garage sales, so somebody hit me up on Instagram. Hello, Kevin and family. I saw these 2 Band-Aid metal tins. I wanted them in my vintage medicine collection tins and bottles. He says he loves all the history they tell. Keep up the awesome videos on all 3 channels. God bless you and your family. Pepper is my favorite cat. Your friend Keith from Minnesota. Thank you, Keith. Hope you enjoy them. And even together, these are going to go out first class. So let's see here. By the way, if you see that video coming out over there, we're doing a Masterworks commercial ad in the middle of a flipper video or a picker video. And if you see it, come back over here and we're going to do a giveaway. And it might be this scale this time. Not this one, but a scale. Look at that. So even in the 8x6x4, still with packaging probably going out at just about the 8-ounce rate, which is still pretty cheap. So Keith, thank you for that. And Lisa, thank you for buying the plans to the Commonwealth Picker shipping table over on CommonwealthPicker.com. Picked this one up at the 100 Mile Yard Sale. I believe I paid $10 for it. I'll have to go back and look, but I'm pretty sure that's what I paid for it. And this is a decent brand name here for golf bags. And, you know, a lot of people shy away from it. Matter of fact, a lot of people at that sale, pickers that I was with, they shied away from it. They're like, it's so hard to ship. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It's super easy. It's not going to break. The key is finding the right box. So $10 into $89 plus shipping. A decent little profit margin in there. I don't know, what's the math on that? About, am I right, $65 or so profit? That's not bad, y'all. And what I do is I have a buddy who works at the golf course. And I'm like, hey, you got, you know, put one of these boxes aside for me. Make sure you save one. And then I just sent him a text message today when it's sold. And I'm like, okay, my wife's going to be driving by there later today. Can you have it out for me? He's like, sure, no problem. So we're just going to get a bag that is designed for, a box that's designed for a bag. We're going to put it in there. We're going to ship it UPS, and we're going to make $65 profit. So get yourself a buddy at a golf course. That's the moral to the story. Or a golf shop. Sometimes you can go to like Dick's, and they'll have bag boxes. So anyway, it's worth a shot. Sold an Indiana glass deviled egg tray, is that what it's called? Platter, I don't know, it's glass. Anyway, this one I know has been hanging around a while for 2 reasons. One, I don't remember where I bought it or how much I paid. And 2, it sold on the 30% off sale, which meant that it's been in the store for quite a while. I'm kind of glad it's gone here, even though it didn't take up much space, because I'm running out of space. Because I haven't got that other shed yet, because I'm a big dummy. But I'm trying hard. Now I don't even have any, see what I mean? Running out of space, I don't even have where to put that. I'll put it right there. We'll grab this guy here. And this one's pretty cool. I almost put it in my antique booth. Matter of fact, I could probably sell it for as much or more in my antique booth than I did here. But you know what? I probably paid $1 or $2 for it, you know. Not too much money. Look at me selling all that glass. Tim over the years would be proud. But this one only went for like 13-ish, $12.98-ish. So not too bad. All right, this one's headed out to Tanya. Watch all of your platforms besides Instagram. So you watch TikTok. Interesting. But not Instagram. I love the Trash to Cash podcast as well. Love them all. Keep up the good content and work. Thank you very much, Tanya, and I hope you enjoy that. All right, speaking of been in the store for a while, it was time to get this thing up and out of here. And I still have a bunch more. We need to get a few more gone. Anyway, Viagra blood pressure cuff. All pure profit at this point. Thank goodness, because it sold after 30% off for under $8 plus shipping. But again, we bought massive quantity of these. We've sold them very slowly. But I bought the whole box for $5. So the first one paid for it plus profit, and we've been selling them ever since. $8-ish. I can't remember exactly. $7.87, something like that. After 30% off plus shipping. So if you need a Viagra blood pressure cuff, I still got some left back there. All right, Turner, you sold. Look at you. You've been playing outside, haven't you? You got a buddy over here today, don't you? All right. You sold a, what is that thing?
Shia Shrek.
Chia. It's a Chia Pet, and it's Shrek. Look at the front of it, because I don't think you know what this is. You plant seeds in there, and they grow. You plant seeds in there, and you can grow hair on that guy. Pretty crazy, huh? Do you like Shrek? Yeah, it's not too bad. It's been a long time since you've seen that movie. It's funny,
It's
though.
been like 5 years.
So I bought this off of a little boy at a little boy's yard sale. I didn't buy it off of a little boy. This was at the sale where I bought some stuff off of a little boy, and I was negotiating with him. And boy, I got so much hate because I was trying to make a deal with a little guy, because his stuff was overpriced, you know. And I'm like, I'd love to buy it, but man, and I took grief. So ever since, I've just, when I see a little guy out there, I just hand him the money. So this one right here sold pretty good. We only paid a few, I don't know, maybe $5, sold for $30 plus shipping. Definitely enough for you to do what?
Save $1, spend $1, and donate $1. Bye.
Now, sometimes, you know, you gotta lot some games up when you get those games that don't sell for a bunch and put them together and get a sale. So, especially when they're the same type of game. So, Dead Rising, never heard of it actually. Xbox 360. There's 2 different types in here. And put them together for $15 plus shipping. I absolutely hate selling shoes, but I like making money, so it's like a necessary evil. But I love it when I sell shoes, especially because I'm just jam-packed. I got way too many. I ran a sale on some, and I think we put 30% off a ton of shoes. Hopefully, most of them, well, most of them aren't going to sell. Hopefully, we sell some of them quickly because I'm totally out of space. If you want any of those shoes, send me an offer, and I'll give you a deal, because I got to get that stuff out of here. But what I love when I sell them is they're easy to find sometimes, because I don't have a good shoe system, because I don't really want to sell them. And so I saw these walking past earlier. I'm like, they are on top, y'all. So here we go, some CrossFitters. And they sold on discount, and they sold quick, because it's a good pair of shoes. And I think it was still under $30 for those, but that's not too bad. I think I got these in Arizona, so I did not pay too much, maybe $5 max. And they sold for, let me look at the number. Looks like, actually it was full price. Wasn't in my sale, $26 plus shipping. And sometimes when you sell something at 30% off, the older stuff like I've been doing lately, sometimes you barely make a profit on those low-priced items. And that's what happened here. See that guy right there? Little tiny piece of Tupperware. It's part of a tower, like a spice tower. I might not even be able to grab it. Hold on, I'm gonna have to put this down. All right, there it is right there. That guy right there, I don't even remember the number, but it's part of a stackable tower. And I think I probably had it, I don't know, what's 30%? Sold for like under $6, so probably had it out there for like $8.99, and it sold for just under $6. So we're making a tiny bit of money, but more than anything, I'm just glad that that stuff's gone, and that's gonna go in a 4x4x4 box, super cheap. So another one of these bumper sticker lots that y'all told me I was crazy to buy, which the guy was giving them away. I gave him money anyways for it, but and they've curled up, but nobody's complained yet. We've tried to flatten them out, but 5 of them at a time. And what have we been selling these for? $10? I don't know if this one went on the sale or not, but super easy. You know, when you can make $4 or $5 profit and you can do it, you know, tons of times on the same listing, to me that becomes worth it. But I gotta flatten these out and then ship them off. So I'll take it. All right, now here you go. This is the definition of long tail, but I bought them anyways because they were so cheap. So this is the exact same shirt. And I bought them at the 127 sale. It's Petra. It's a Christian rock band, I guess. I don't know. These guys got to be old at this point, right? But it's not a vintage shirt. And the sizes were terrible sizes. That's why I found so many of them. They were selling them at the 127 sale. I can't remember the name of that sale, but this guy had that big beer gut. And I made it a thumbnail. It wasn't exactly attractive. At any rate, they were, I think, 50 cents a piece, maybe a quarter, but I'm pretty sure it's 50 cents a piece, and I bought a ton of them. 4 of this type and then a whole bunch of other types. I don't know how many there were, 40 some, you know, something like that. And I'm like, all I have to do is sell 1 and I'll make all my money back. And I sold 2 and I'm already in the pure profit. I think I sold 1 other one, so they're size small. Most of them are size small, some mediums. So they weren't great sizes. They're tough sellers. But you know what? I was the only one selling them. They're modern shirts. I think they're from a tour in, was this 2010, 2011. So I'm like, I'm the only one selling them. So, you know, I'm like, hey, what the heck? I'm going to give it a shot. And I'm already in a pure profit and I still have like 38 left. So we'll make money. $34, free shipping. That's I don't know. If we're working off of the 50 cents I paid for them, 20. Let's see, 4, 6, 7, 11. That's a $23 profit already. That's pretty good. I'll take it.
Hi guys, my name's Reagan, and I'm going to be telling you what's going on at the CWP store. The CWP store today. First we got, I think is what my dad wrote, Ginger Marvin. I think that's what he wrote. Oh, sorry, it's a bug. He got an Animal Man and a Trash to Cash hat, and oh my gosh, there's another bug. And he's got a YouTube channel. And I just said was his YouTube channel, and I'm pretty sure Dad said that. He says that he's more organized than him, but Dad says that he's more organized than Marvin. So that's pretty funny. Crystal got a yellow Animal Man shirt. David got a CWP Animal Man. Jimmy, old school flipper, which Dad has met. He's also got a YouTube, and he got an Animal Man and a Trash to Cash hat. I can't talk today. And a Trash to Cash hat. And we also have some Commonwealth comedy. And if I got any of that wrong, Dad, sorry. We also are going to do some Commonwealth comedy. Today's joke is, which days are the strongest? Saturday and Sunday. The rest are weekdays. That's pretty funny. Alright, guys. Bye. And don't forget to get your stickers at CommonwealthPicker.com.
Just want to say thanks again for always stopping by and watching us. Blue Ridge Mama's over here starting the shipping, so I better get to work or I'll get in trouble. Thanks again to Ginger Marvin for getting a Trash to Cash hat. I'm a little surprised you like that terrible show. That's awesome. And Jimmy, old school flips too. Thank you all so much. Thank you to everybody out there for supporting us. We really appreciate you, and I can't wait to see you next time.